And hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're getting ready to start the show, talking about wrestling from the good old days. Uh, I'll tell you, thinking about it and thinking about how much I miss it, and all that, all that good stuff. It's just it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful discussion, I think. But before we get going, a couple of programming notes. Tomorrow evening, we will have Trivia Tuesday. If you were participating in trivia on Sunday, pretty much the same thing. We will be giving away a magnet, car magnet. RWRRN was our first winner, who will be receiving a Drinks with Doc's Shut Up Swag car magnet. He is more than welcome to play, unfortunately, because I will institute a one prize per month rule for contestants. So just keep it fair. So someone else will have the opportunity to win. So please participate, join in tomorrow night. And then after we get done with the first round, which probably will run 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how well it's going, we'll go into the second round, which is a bragging rights round. And that's bragging rights round. I'm calling it Are You Smarter Than Swag? Where all contestants are playing against Swag. Swag will answer. I'll give the question. Swag will answer it. He'll tell you why he thinks that answer is correct, and then you answer. I'm keeping score with Swag, but the computer keeps score with it for everybody else. So it'll be fun. Kind of chance to make fun of everything, and who knows? Maybe Mr. Thomas might come in there and play as well.
Hey, it's always fun to win free shit.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yes, definitely fun to play, and definitely fun to win this free stuff.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't call it shit. It's a pretty cool prize, So
Yeah.
bad choice of
Well,
words.
yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking now, how many people is going to clip that little segment right there? That's all right. It's free stuff. That's exactly yes. And
There we go.
And speaking of which, why don't we do this? Let me do this. Why don't I show the website before we get going? And that show the merch store's website. And so this is the merch store. Of course, you see the iBooger News. That is the new channel. I'm going to be doing a little bit. I may go into streaming in the mornings so I can do a live iBooger News session on this channel, but then convert it over to iBooger News to be uploaded there. I'm trying to get that channel up to 50 so I can actually do live streams over there for iBooger News. iBooger News is your source of weird news. So I'll go through the internet so you don't have to. And of course, we got the Drink with Doc Shut Swag magnet. And check this out. This is a new one. Drinks with Doc Shut Swag mouse pad for you computer guys that might actually like mouse pads. So all kinds of good merch, sweatshirts, women's tank tops, women's tees, t-shirts, bucket hats, drink balls, drinking flasks. There's different designs of caps. This is actually my favorite design right here. This is an embroidered hat with a baseball dash. Very, very nice hat. And got a couple of drinking glasses, and this is the original T-shirt, and this is a little water thermos. So okay, all good. But I'll go ahead and remove that from the stream.
And Twiggy, he has the Daisy Dukes on. Levi's special edition, I might add.
Oh, so Twiggy is already starting up.
I swore I was on the Home Shopping Network.
Oh, yeah, I got to promote the merch store. I got to promote it. But now let's talk about what we're really here for. We're here for the wrestling. and not the wrestling that we see in today. I'm talking about the wrestling back in the
I,
80s.
I thought we was here to talk about Professor Chaos for some reason. That's what my email said.
Is this the intervention, Doc? You promised that.
Maybe, Mr. Thomas, you misread the email. I said Professor Chaos is going to be there. It's for swag if he shows up.
No, my email said we're gonna talk about Professor Chaos. Don't tell him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
No, I remember the good old days of wrestling, Doc. What I remember, what I grew up in was early '90s stuff, like Hulkamania when he was just getting like in his prime, and then his decline. Randy Savage, Mankind. I remember Mankind
Oh
and
yeah.
Socko. Yeah, that cage
Macho
match.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
So what were your all's first memory, or your first, what you can remember, the first match or the first instance that you saw wrestling, as a kid, and or if you were a young adult? I know for me, the first time I remember watching wrestling was I was 4 years old, and I got to stay up late and watch the main event when Hulk Hogan and Andre had their rematch, and that evil Hebner twins showed up and screwed Hogan out of the title, and then Million Dollar Man bought the title off Andre. That was my first memory.
Mine was
My
probably
first
No, my
memory.
review of that cage match between Mankind and Undertaker,
Oh, that was nuts.
that's
That was a
back in
good match.
'96.
where they kept trying to
My
start Mankind out on an ambulance, a fake it, and then he kept climbing back up there and slam him through the cage onto the thumbtacks. Oh my god! Yeah,
no,
So my first memory.
Those were real thumbtacks.
Yeah. So my
well,
first memory
well,
was my first memory was the was Saturday night main event. Spending the night at some friend's house, and we were going to watch Saturday Night Live, but it turned out to be Saturday night main event, and I remember that particular episode had Cyndi Lauper in it.
Oh, that was
And I
way
don't remember.
back.
Yeah, that was way
I
back.
I actually have two. One of my first memories, actually watching the back in where it was, watching the tape of it was the dog collar match between Greg Valentine and Roddy Piper.
Oh, that was
Oh,
brutal to watch. Even today, after watching so much,
Yeah,
you
it's
go
kind of
back and
hard to watch.
I mean, they just beat the shit out of each other.
And
It
the
was
second one is actually the the second one is actually when I was, growing up and I was watching um WWF Superstars, and it was Andre the Giant versus Ricky Steamboat. That was a good
ooh,
match to watch. Even though Ricky Steamboat was running him around, he couldn't catch him, but it was a good match. You just kept hitting Andre with chops and everything, Even though nobody won the match, but it was still an interesting match, though.
yeah. Hey, he was quite the attraction for sure.
Yeah, they sure don't do it like they used to. That's for sure.
no, that's for sure. I mean, you remember you had the jobbers, basically the guys that were never going to win a match, but they were to help the bigger names to shine when they don't need to be doing the bigger matches,
And a lot
which
of
we don't
those
even have that
guys,
anymore.
Huh?
they could really wrestle, and to be able to make their counterpart look that good. I mean, they had to really know what they were doing, be able to sell the moves, and
Oh yeah,
just
like Kurt
get
Angle.
Right.
clevered.
He was a former Greco-Roman actual like Olympic wrestler. They make fun of him for it, but he did do Greco-Roman wrestling.
Oh,
So it
he was
Yeah.
a gold medalist. The guy he beat, and he, when he said he had a broken neck when he fought, that match for the gold medal, that was legitimate.
Mhm.
And the guy
Yeah.
he wrestled, I think it was an Iranian that had never even had a point scored against him, and Kurt won.
Mhm.
But you know what? Today's wrestling is not like what it used to be back in the day, and like how like Ric Flair and Steamboat would go 60 minutes. They can't even go
Oh
60
yeah.
minutes today.
Right? They
No.
And
would.
that match
No.
between
You'd hear their
any match
intro
between
music.
Ric Flair and Steamboat is good.
You'd hear their
Yeah.
intro music. They'd come down. They'd do their tonight. I'm gonna lay you out, and you're not gonna know what way's up. And like The Rock would do his whole play up, and he would do his whole thing, and the most electric entertainer in sports industry today. They had
Right.
that gravitas that they were obviously drama kids who had buffed up because they could act like they could play their parts really well. It was just an all around good show. And then, of course, things happened. But they used to put on a whole production like before the matches, during the interim matches. The headliners would have like shenanigans that would go on backstage with other wrestlers, and they would show it on the jumbotron, or they'd sneak in with the crowd, or interact with the announcers. I think even Joe Rogan was with them for a while before he was with UFC. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Oh, he's got.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. He's got the.
Oh Lord.
No.
Anybody got a steel chair?
What?
I got brass knucks hidden in my tights.
It's like before you ask, you can get a hell yeah.
What?
Anybody got a steel chair? I mean, a steel. Y'all hold them and I hit them.
Knew I couldn't trust you.
Swag, how you doing, buddy?
That's Pistol Paz Thomas.
Hey, that guy had charisma. Old Pistol Pez was a character.
Yeah.
When he turned heel, man, that was hilarious. What you talking about, boy? Slap.
He changed his name, and he was with Superstar Billy Graham and the
Shaka
Barbarian.
Zulu or something like that.
Shaska Watley.
Yes, Shaka Watley. Yeah.
Yep.
And the whole
that's-
Hogan red and gold thing actually really was started by Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
And it did not start him.
See, to me, I think they kind of ruined Superstar Billy Graham when they turned him face. If they would have kept him as a heel, man, Billy Graham. That's when I really liked when he was a heel.
Yeah, but when he came back with the shaved head and all that, he was broke.
Yeah.
Down. He'd been using.
Yeah, he wasn't the
so many
same.
years. Right.
And them dudes back in the day, they'd wrestle about 325 days a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
At least,
yes.
or more.
I remember them watch. What was it? That one huge guy. He was in a few movies for a while. He was in The Longest Yard. He was in the Get Smart remake with The Rock. The Great Khali.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huge guy, man. With that, he had that forehead and that face, but man, he had that character, that huge But, oh man, I remember him. I actually watched The Longest Yard the other night. It reminded me. I was like, oh, look at all the wrestlers. There's Goldberg. There's Stone Cold. There's I think there was a whole bunch of other ones.
Kevin
like
Nash was in
Kevin
it.
Nash.
Yeah, Nash was in it. Yeah.
Oh man, Nash.
But Kevin Nash was not as good as Benny Vegas.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Shoot, he was Oz. Remember him?
That was you know what? I was just gonna mention Oz. I remember when he debuted on NW. I remember when he debuted on NWA TV. And he come up, this is Oz. Welcome to Oz.
Yeah, dude. I
Had
don't know
all
what the
the
hell they were
people with
thinking.
him.
You want to know the story behind that? So back in 1990, Ted Turner started his Turner Classic Movies channel, and he had actually purchased the rights to the Wizard of Oz. And so the bookers in WCW, NWA decided they've got the intellectual property. Let's create a character based off of it. And it was
Do a little cross promotion.
Oh, it was a huge flop.
Remember RoboCop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's ripping the steel door off the cage.
And
But
who was
But
that
you know,
they had that like
but
he would just
well, let's get really to one of the wrestlers. I think that's kind of that's probably got a lot of popularity now. That probably the popularity has wasn't as popular back then, but he kind of broke some molds by becoming one half the world champions, and that would be Rocky Johnson. And if
Yep.
we
and
talk about
what's
his
probably
talk
more
about his daddy, right?
that would be Dwayne Johnson,
Yes,
aka
it
The
does.
Rock.
That's right.
Father,
Rocky
yes,
Johnson is his
yes,
dad.
Rocky Johnson, yes. Uh, and I think that's how most people will know Rocky Johnson today is that he was Dwayne Johnson's father.
Yeah, him and Tony Atlas were the first both black tag team champions to
Mhm.
be the top champions of a wrestling company. So that was some barriers they
Yeah, in the
broke.
WWF.
Yep.
Right. And that broke the mold back then. That
Mhm.
was that was leading to lead to great new teams down the road.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
Tony Atlas,
But
he was something else too. He was quite the character.
now, if you want to
yeah,
talk about great tag teams, you have to mention the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. But it's many
Mhm.
oh
versions
no
of
no
Midnight
Rock and
Express.
Roll Express was better. The
No, the
Rock and
Midnight
Roll
Express
Express.
with Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton.
Yeah, Dennis
They
Condrey, remember him?
Oh,
when they
Dennis
that
threw in that
Condrey. Yeah, I
tennis racket
forgot
to
Dennis
yeah
Condrey.
they
he was good.
when Jimmy Cornette threw in that tennis racket to steal the championship belt away from the Rock and Roll Express.
That
Mhm.
never happened. What are you talking about?
I saw the footage.
That was
The
I
referee
love
was
that rivalry
distracted
between the
by
Rock and
something.
Roll
I don't know
Express.
what.
Yep,
Hey, if the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen.
exactly. Remember the Fantastics?
But
Hey, they were a
see,
hell
but
of a team.
the question I asked myself: what if you would have put the Hart Foundation from the '80s against the Rock and Roll Express or the Midnight Express?
Oh, that'd have been a
That
good
would
Good
be
match.
matches.
oh god, that would be an awesome match. That would have been a great crossover match. Either one with either one of the teams because at the time they both were kind of Rock and Roll Express and Midnight Express was NWA. The Hart Foundation was
WWF.
with WWF. So that
Yeah,
would have been a great crossover match. I
Road
would
Warriors
love
was
to see
Road Warriors
crossover
with
matches back then.
AWA.
Yep, that's
Oh,
where
yes,
they
Road
were.
Warriors with AWA.
That was the first big company. They started out in Georgia, and then went to AWA, and they were making trips to Japan and just making a killing.
Oh yeah, they make more money in Japan than they did in America.
Yep, yeah, Japan paid the big bucks back then.
But you got the shit beat out of you in Japan.
Yeah, them
Yeah.
boys ain't no joke.
yeah. I was just watching some matches from Japan. It was a match between Randy Savage and what's this wrestler name?
I
It
think
come
he
back to
wrestled.
it.
Would it have been
It
the
was
Great
Randy
Muta?
Savage and no, it wasn't Muda. It was his name began with a
Inoki.
T. No,
Tenru?
Tenru. Yeah,
Yeah,
and those
Tenru.
hits was
He
still.
was big. Yeah, it was. Now, something cool is when WWF would go over there, they would put on some matches between WWF guys that they would never put on over, stateside. Like Savage wrestled Bret Hart in a match in the Tokyo Dome, and that was a hell of a match.
See, I got a
I
roster up
know.
here. Let's see some good names. We got Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh man, yes, Bam Bam. And
Remember
real
Big
quick, I'm
Boss
going to
Man
interrupt. I'm going to
with
interrupt real
Prison
quick.
Guard
Yes,
uniform?
Professor Chaos, let me interrupt just one moment, please. So S2 brings up his favorite wrestler back when he was a kid was Jimmy Snuka, and then when he was older, Ray Mysterio Jr. and Sting.
Too bad
And
Jimmy
I'm going to tell
Snuka
you,
unalive that woman.
Sting's a talented. Sting is talented. I mean, the dude sang, he
Sting is
wrestled,
talented.
he acted, and he was with the police. So I mean, he was talented.
You
He was in Doom,
you know his
the
son.
original.
You know
Yeah.
his son is wrestling right now. You know that, right?
He's good too. His
Yeah,
son
Sting's
Steven.
son is good.
He got two of them wrestling,
Yeah,
I think.
And
Steven is good.
and they look just like him. It's crazy. Oh,
Arn Anderson's son looked.
when they had
Arn
Sting's
Anderson's son
last
looked
match,
just like him.
they had Sting's last match in AEW, and both his sons suited up like old versions of Sting.
Yeah, they look just like him too, man. It's crazy.
It was the coolest thing, and they can work. They can move around good.
Hey now, don't stand so close to G.
Let's see. I'm just going down some different rosters.
Don't stand.
I remember. I don't know as much as you guys much, but I'm trying to remember the good ones, like the Iron Sheik.
But
Sheik.
But when you mentioned Bam Bam Bigelow and Andre the Giant, but a lot of people, well, also Big John Studd, a lot of people forget about King Kong Bundy. Bundy was also pretty good.
With
he was at WrestleMania too.
Or Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim, that's right.
His first character, he called himself Harley Davidson. He worked in Memphis, and he was there when Jimmy Hart, right before Jimmy Hart went to WWF, and that's how Hillbilly Jim ended up going to WWF.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis was tearing it up back there.
Yeah, he was a legit guy.
Speaking of Billy Jim, do we remember Uncle Elmo? I think it was his name.
Uncle Elmo.
Yeah.
Whole family.
Yeah, but and I think of Uncle Elmo because I remember him having a match where he won in like about 5 seconds, but then Magnum T.A. actually holds the record of winning a match in like 3 seconds or something like that.
Yeah. He wrestled. It was a job match on NWA.
Yeah, that was part of his gimmick.
Yeah, the dude rang the bell. He rang the bell, belly to belly, and that was it.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Sergeant Slaughter, the G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like the
great American hero.
Yeah, I like the Raging Bull with the flying burrito.
Oh, Manny Fernandez.
No, if you all want to go see a good Sergeant Slaughter match, go back and watch his boot camp match he had with the Iron Sheik.
Oh man,
that's pretty bloody.
Hey, Slaughter could bleed. That's for sure.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior, his hair and his face paint. Remember the Ultimate Warrior?
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
He had the streamers and stuff before Savage did. That was insane. Or it was after Savage. But yeah, he tried the crazy thing.
His promos were insane.
And Papa
I will take the nose of the plane and the buried bones of my enemies into the mountains. You're like, what?
It's like, what is you talking about?
It's like,
what are you talking about, man?
This is the Wendy's.
Cocaine, buddy. Cocaine.
This is the Wendy's, sir.
That's beauty that was at that Chappelle show saying, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Right.
No, but if you want to say somebody that's a good talker in wrestling, Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts was a good talker.
Yeah. Oh, Jake the Snake Roberts.
He'd scare the shit out of you, and he'd talk so calm and quiet, but you were scared.
And he didn't have to raise his voice. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to raise his voice. That's what scared you. And it's never trust the snake.
Right.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I hate snakes. I hate snakes. If they assign me a match with him, I'll be like, nope. I'll forfeit right now.
Yeah, Randy Savage really didn't like snakes either. He really didn't want to do it.
That scared a lot of kids. That scared a lot of kids when that Cobra bit Randy Savage.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember watching that.
Including Randy Savage.
Before they went and before they had that match, Randy was real skittish about what would happen.
Yeah.
And so he made Jake have the Cobra bite
him first.
He didn't believe it was devenomized, and so Jake let him bite him.
I don't like snakes.
Remember Afa and Sika and Samu?
The Samoans.
Yeah, the head shrinkers.
The entire bloodline.
That's something that's crazy. There's like 40 or 50 of them Samoans all related that have come into wrestling.
Oh, dude, they done a family tree one time. It's crazy.
I'm looking at some of the greatest teams in the wrestling history, like the the power ups of, let's see, the Barbarian and the Warlord.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The Powers of Pain.
Hey,
Where we
they
got
were
older
good.
ones like Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags, the
Yeah,
Nasty
they got
Boys.
The Nasty Boys.
Watch out for that pit stop.
You know,
Yeah.
got Fuji and Mr. Saito.
Orient Express.
Yep.
And of course, we got Andre and $1 Million Man Ted Diaz.
The best
The
manager
Mega
was
Bucks.
Bobby Heenan on commentary. I loved him.
Oh yeah. And he could
Remember the
wrestle
Jumping
too.
Bomb Angels?
Yep.
The ladies.
They were good.
Was that what you talking about? Wendy
You know,
Richter and
you
stuff?
could,
That used to be a show.
you know,
Oh, Glow.
Oh yeah, I
you
remember.
know, you could
Glow.
put
What's that comment?
you could put Bobby Heenan on any commentary team, and he would make the other person look good. But when you put
Dude.
Bobby
Yeah.
Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon together, that was classic.
Oh, man.
Oh, would you stop?
Or Bret the Hitman Hart with that greasy hair where it looked like they just poured baby oil on him with those sunglasses.
Yeah. No baby oil.
Hey, I got a pair of those. I went to Louisville Gardens when I was a kid, and we got to sit. We weren't front row. We were second row, and he was wrestling. Oh shit! It was Skinner. He wrestled Skinner, and I got
Steve Kern.
I got the glasses, and then later on the main event was Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior in a steel cage, and that was my first time I got to see a real life woman in her bra and panties up close like that. I was 8 years
You
Changed
old.
my
talking Miss
life.
I was
Elizabeth?
in love.
Core memory right there.
Yep.
You know,
Why do you
you
keep
just
going to the
nice.
bathroom, Joey? Mom, just leave me alone.
No Scary Sherry. She was my first. Her and Miss Elizabeth were my first big.
Oh,
wrestling
man, Sherry was
crushes.
awesome. Yeah,
you
she
know
was
you
awesome.
put up the fabulous Freebirds. That whole rivalry they had with the
The Von Erichs.
Von Erichs.
the Von Erichs,
Uh-huh.
George, what is it, Georgia against Texas? That was good.
Yeah.
Boy, them crowds really wanted to kill him too. I mean, they would bring knives and everything to the wrestling match to try to get to him.
Well, we also
Michael.
got some famous
They was
Michael,
names,
I was 8.
celebrities.
I was
Remember
8 years old, Michael. I don't think I was. I don't think a chubby was in my train of thought at that time.
Ray Governor of Minnesota used to wrestle.
Hey, boss
Jesse the
baby.
Body Ventura. Remember him wrestling?
Him and Adrian
Who?
Adonis, they were a hell of a team.
Yeah, that was weird for a
Oh
kid
yeah,
growing up
in
seeing
the
Adrian
AWA.
Adonis.
Jesse the Body.
Yep, he was good. He wasn't the greatest wrestler, but he could always talk. He always had a
He had
mouth
the
on
gift.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he certainly had the gift of the gab.
And Adrian Adonis,
yeah.
even when he was real big and fat in the WWF, he could wrestle like nobody's business, and he could take bumps and just bounce around that
Yeah,
ring.
but you see the gimmick they gave him that Vince McMahon gave him.
Oh, the gay. Hey, I'll
Yeah,
tell you what.
that's what I was talking about.
That's if there couldn't have been anyone that could have took that gimmick and
Yeah,
to 100%
adorable Adrian
made it
Adonis.
work.
Yeah, and they got so much heat on him. I mean, it worked for
Especially
him.
inside.
Well, those are the roles you remembered, like the ones that stuck out with you. Like they made an impact in their little bit of time in the ring or their time on the sidelines helping out another wrestler or something. They made an impact in your life.
Right.
That's different. I mean, it's kind of like we were talking. Me and Joey was talking before the show, and we were talking about Magnum T.A. and how he had a very very short time in wrestling, but yet the potential he had.
That Rick
And
transformed a lot.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
He
did.
only wrestled for 4 years, from 82 to 86.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the guy to beat Flair for the title, and
Yep.
Right.
they had to, I
Did
think it
did you
switched to
see?
Luger or Barry or something.
Yep.
Maybe
The
Did you
NWA had
did you?
already voted on it, and it was planned, I think, a couple months ahead, and then he was they had a house show,
doing a
a
little
live
partying.
event, and he was on his way home, and it was raining, and he just got too wild with his Porsche.
And the cocaine.
Yep. Yeah, well, I
mean,
think everybody back then was in on that stuff.
yeah, everybody was doing that back then.
Mm-hmm.
The cocaine. You don't want to have shit, Dewey Cox? Maybe I do.
Tojo Yamamoto. Yep, he was. That was one of the first evil characters I remember when I was watching the Memphis wrestling, because I grew up and I still live in Southern Indiana, so we got to see the WWF, the NWA, all the Memphis wrestling, and it was like I was in heaven because all weekend it was nothing but wrestling. I was just a kid in a candy store.
I don't care what anyone says. The greatest heel of all time was Andy Kaufman.
He was he was good.
He was it was and he did it just for the sake of doing it. That's what's so cool about it. He was a fan of wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to be a heel in a wrestling match. And I still can't get over how he decided to do that. I'm going to be the intergender champion, and I want to will wrestle women. The ultimate of heels.
Yeah, that's back when all them dudes were like taking on women in tennis and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And he jumped onto that and got a lot of attention for wrestling and his acting career.
Yes, but not good attention because SNL basically said that he's not funny anymore because of that whole thing. Because
Well, he never would drop his character, and they actually thought he was he was that way.
Right.
They didn't
yeah,
understand
A lot of
kayfabe.
back
he
then, a
played
lot of
it.
people they still believed it.
Yeah, he played it so well.
Pe-
The
Yeah,
David Letterman where Jerry Lawler slapped him. Oh, that was
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Yeah,
it, it's
they
because
didn't tell Letterman what was going to happen. Of course,
it's
Lawler and
because they
Kaufman
stayed.
were on it.
It's because they stayed in kayfabe. They don't do that today. So
They can't
when you
today.
had
Right.
when they had
It's already out there. Yeah,
Yeah,
the secret's out.
if there's social media in the '80s,
right,
there wouldn't have been any kayfabe either. I mean, you
Now
can't.
there's a few wrestlers
yeah,
that are still trying to pull on
MJF,
the MJF he's one of the top ones. I mean, he's
yeah,
online.
he stays in kayfabe.
Yep, and he's good. He is so good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah, I
let's talk
remember when
about the
David.
kayfabe. Let's talk about the kayfabe. When basically way I think of it is Vince McMahon revealed a secret that everyone kind of sort of already knew, but still did not want to believe because it was kind of like wrestling for a lot of people was the last Santa Claus, if you
Mm-hmm.
will. And I mean the why did it change? Well, it no longer made wrestling a sporting event, but an entertainment event, which meant
He didn't want the scrutiny of athletic
yeah,
commissions
like New
regulating
Jersey or
his
something
show.
was going to crack down on, wasn't it? And they switched it to entertainment instead of sports.
Yeah, it was
right.
what was it you said? I think if
New
I
Jersey,
remember right, it was New Jersey Athletic Commission
yeah,
was coming down hard on him.
Yeah,
yeah,
Right.
they were going to test them and like fine them and stuff like that. So Vince just switched it to entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
And up
when
until '89, Illinois' athletic commission, they had their own set of referees, and the wrestlers really had to, stick to
Yeah,
their game plan because the referee knew no
they'll count them
different.
out. Yeah,
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now you can't. They can't use the. Now you know it's entertainment. So now you know the referees are part of the act.
right.
Some of them very very melodramatic. If you ever watched how their facial reactions and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh,
That's another
and
reason
yes,
Vince
that.
started calling them superstars instead of wrestlers.
Right.
Mhm.
He would get
Which
pissed off in the
but
back if somebody messed up and said, calling them wrestlers. You're a star, pal.
which
yeah,
when you look at it
yeah, because
from
he
his
did.
point of view, he wanted to hold his company and his guys at a higher level. So if everyone else is just a wrestler, but he has superstars, then that's putting
Right.
his guys on a pedestal, you know.
Right.
So
That's how that was his brand. That's how he wanted to present them. Just like he didn't want them to say championship belt, they had to say title.
Yeah, it makes
Right.
me that's stupid.
Well, I mean, we'll go back to Vince McMahon a little bit. One thing I will say about the WWE, WWF, if you weren't a McMahon or related to McMahon, you you could be fired in an instant. And I mean, I think a good example would be is Triple H.
Mm.
How
His
long has he been
daughter.
with that? Yeah, he married his daughter. How long has he been with the company?
30 years now. It's been 30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, since
You don't.
since late
Nope. Good
'95 or
Lord.
something. He been there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, that is
30
very
years.
crazy. Yeah, and you don't see that. You do not see that in WWF. I mean, remember when him and Stephanie did get married? One of the things that was going on was at the time Triple H was dating who else?
Oh, China.
China.
The,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stephanie was the other woman,
Mm-hmm.
and suddenly they announced China is no longer with the company.
Yep. Yep.
So
Didn't you have an adult video come out years later as well?
yeah, that I
Yeah.
think
One
when
night.
that happened, that kind of destroyed her
Yeah, when I
career
am
totally.
Yeah, that was a little odd.
That totally destroyed her career.
Yeah, and it's a shame, you know, with the road she went down and
Yeah.
the drugs. I mean, it took its toll, and then the people she surrounded herself with just made it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yeah.
have to,
I agree.
but but in a way, when you was talking about Vince McMahon, you have to give him a lot of credit, because if it wasn't for Vince McMahon, wrestling wouldn't be as popular as it is.
Oh yeah.
All the way
I
start with
will
the first
say,
WrestleMania, all the way with the Rock in WrestleMania.
well, Chris Benoit is a very much a prime example with how his life ended up too. Uh, but let's let's look at it though. I'm gonna go back to the NWA, well, not NWA, NWO, WCW days. Uh, for the longest time, WCW was taking it to the WWF as far as taking the number one ratings from Monday Night Raw to Monday Night Nitro. And at the time, I thought that was very good programming. Wrestling
Yeah.
was very entertaining. And
Oh,
I
it was
would say
awesome.
that was because of
It was
competition.
awesome back
You
then.
had two,
Yeah.
you had two, you had two almost equal promotions fighting for that same time slot. So they're trying to outdo each other.
Mm-hmm.
When WCW got bought out by WWF, I noticed the product went down fast. I was not pleased with the
Yeah,
product. So
because the WWE was the only major promotion back then when they bought out
yeah,
the WCW. So it really wasn't no competition. You had
and
TNA out there, but that really wasn't a competition for them.
His
you
ego.
still have TNA, but they're not as
Vince's ego
big.
cost him a lot of money on that invasion storyline. If he would have had his stars losing to the WCW stars, it would have made a better product and storyline, and it would have lasted longer. But his
I
ego,
totally agree. Yep.
his
my
ego
mind
was putting him.
together for a second when I heard TNA, and I was like, I'm 12 years old, but I remember it. It meant total nonstop.
Not action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, here's if you guys want to get some good watching and some good education, is to watch the Dark Side of the Ring series that's on Vice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's
Oh yeah, the
so
new
good.
season of that just started.
Yep, and the first 3 episodes are
TNA,
devoted to TNA and
Yep.
Jeff Jarrett, and they're good.
slap nuts.
Yep.
Well, today, who's the two major? There's not really a major contender against WWE. You have AEW and you have TNA to some degree. I think is TNA still in business though?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Oh, check out Nerd Girl there, Doc. She's bragging. She's a little humble brag there.
Well, what is it? Just listening in tonight, but I'll do you all better. I went to college with Ultimate Warrior's brother and briefly dating him too. Yeah, I
Ultimate
hear it. I'm a
Warrior.
brag.
He was born and raised in Crawfordsville, Indiana,
Okay.
and
All right. Well,
he actually had went to college to be a chiropractor.
You
Those
talking
are
about
all
the
fun
Ultimate
facts.
Warrior, right?
Yep.
oh man,
You
that's
learn something each day
awesome.
about somebody.
Yeah, you do. Exactly. Exactly. And
Yeah. If you ever want to
But you know,
if you ever need a question answered, just find me. I'll answer it for you. I've
no,
got tons of useless
Yeah,
knowledge.
I do. I
see,
got.
but the whole thing with the Monday Night Wars, Eric Bischoff literally said he wanted to put Vince McMahon out of business, and Kevin Nash and
Took
Scott
that
Hall
personally.
and all them that came, they told him, "You're not gonna run
uh,
Vince McMahon out of business. You're not
Right.
gonna run them out because Vince gonna find a way to come back," and he did.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. He
Oh, yeah,
did.
he did. He definitely did. That's for sure. I mean, Vince McMahon was ruthless back in those days.
Bad thing
Uh,
about McMahon is he's so stuck in his ways. It takes somebody doing that for him to change his product. Because the reason he's getting their ass kicked so much is they still in the cartoon phase of the WWF where they had the Repo Man and all these characters instead of wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? And people over 14, 15
Yeah,
year old won't watch that.
Yeah. They didn't buy
I
it.
love what Nerd Girl just
yeah.
said. I thought the dude was BS, but he showed me childhood pics of them both.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
This is just
You know,
the whole cartoonish gimmicks that
Mm-hmm.
Vince was giving out. Everybody was getting tired of them. So
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
yeah.
Yeah. And
It seems
when WCW went out of business, it hurt it again too because it went back to whatever Vince liked, and it's usually big tall guys that can't wrestle, or Brock Lesnar. And that's all he really pushed. Anybody that got over by themselves, honestly and organically, it pissed him off, and he would either cut them or put him in some stupid gimmick. It blows my mind.
right.
Rosie
Yeah,
the
because I do
Rebel.
think Dustin Rhodes kind of fell the victim to that too, with the Gold Dust, and then later they were trying to do something in WCW that didn't take off.
7.
Sandman
Oh yeah.
70, yes.
Oh, and what's funny about that? His very first appearance, actually in the ring, he goes out there and cuts a shoot. He cuts a shoot
Yeah,
promo and basically says that character is weird, creepy shit, and he ain't gonna do it. And that was his first and only appearance
yeah,
as
I know.
that character.
Nothing come of it.
No, yeah. Well,
Then he
because it
went
was
back to
kind of
WWF
creepy. It
and
was
Goldust again
the
with Tourette's.
that shit was funny.
now,
I'll say that
now,
that was some funny stuff with him
now,
and
when you
Booker
talking
T.
about the ghost, the tag team, yeah, I like them. The
Yeah,
tag team
when
with
he was with Booker
Goldust and
T.
Booker T. Yeah,
Yeah, hey, he goes, Booker T, are you at night? And he was, oh, Booker just looking at him.
no,
Don't
if
you see it?
now when you talk about Goldust, Dustin Rhodes Goldust, when he first arrived in the WWF, as that character was getting a lot of complaints, but it was over.
Yeah,
I liked the
he got
character
it over.
Goldust because he got a lot of heat on people.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
It
like,
was good.
was he trying to kiss Ahmed Johnson or something like that all the time?
No, he did. He actually did.
It was Razor Ramon first, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
then Razor left and went to WCW, and then he was doing the stuff with Ahmed, and Ahmed kind of ruined it for himself because he couldn't really work that great, and he'd hurt a lot of guys, and I guess
Yeah.
he hurt Ron Simmons. They wrestled, and Ron got
oh
hurt,
yeah,
and Ron come back and
beat
basically
the
put the
shit out
fear
of
of
him.
God into him.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah, you
lacerated
could
his
actually
liver or something.
his kidney.
Yeah,
Kidney.
that's what it was.
You you could actually see the point where he hit Ahmed, so where he kicked him, and you can actually see where he was injured.
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah, you don't mess with Ron Simmons. That dude was legit.
no,
He is
Ron Simmons and
unfuckwithable.
Ron Simmons and Brad Sharback is people that you do not want to mess with. I think,
Yeah, Rick Rude.
especially
I still remember my school outlawed the T-shirts of the who was the guy
BX.
who did
Oh, the
the
suck it shirts.
yes, where every kid who was above a certain age, hell, even little kids were starting to do that
Do
whole
the chop and everything.
yep. And my school
Everybody got
outright
stunners in school
oh,
when I was in.
I used to when I
I
used
know.
to wrestle Roman back in I think it was before high school, so it was either 6th or 7th grade. I had a kid who he had never done Greco-Roman before, and he straight up tried to power bomb me in a wrestling match. And the referee broke stop, and he's like, "Are you a moron?" It's like that is for television. You want to paralyze someone, you take it out of my ring. Like that is ridiculous. And then I ended up winning that one, but yeah,
And you know, when we was kids, we emulated, we copied a lot of stuff. Growing up, I even watched my cousins put each other in the figure 4 leg lock. I'm like, it looked like it hurt for real, and it really did hurt.
Yes.
If you put
Yeah.
it on correctly, it hurts.
like a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of the stars that we know today, like the amateur or like the comedians and stuff, they got their start with their backyard wrestlings and their like CCCDWs, like or like Glencrest Avenue W. They would do their little backyard things, and that was how a lot of them got their start behind the camera and learning how to produce a show and actually learning what goes into a production and not just hey, we have an idea, let's start the camera without a script or without actors or without a plan. And it was really how a lot of them got started, like really acting.
Yeah, I tried that. I was 16 or 17, and I knew that there was a whole secret behind blading and getting juice, bleeding, but I didn't know exactly the tools used, and so I tried it once with a utility knife, and yeah, it was
That didn't work out well.
yeah, I didn't realize that they would take those old school straight razor blades and
Cut them.
they would cut the corners off,
Mhm.
and then they'd tape them to their finger or
Oh, the
whatever.
referee give it to him.
Right, yeah, and then I realized later on I watched some videos as I got older and figured out that was the secret. And so one night I actually went and tried that, and it didn't hurt. I bled a ton, healed up, couldn't even see the scar. Of course, it was only a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I learned a hard lesson when I was a teenager that you don't use utility knives.
Remember that? Remember
I
that
know.
New Jack wrestling match, and he about killed that boy with a
Oh
X-ray knife.
yeah. Well,
Oh
that
yeah.
boy, he had his dad
Sign papers.
basically vouched that he was over 18,
Yeah.
and because in Pennsylvania you had to be 18 to wrestle, and so his dad vouched that he was 18 and that he'd been trained, and
Of
lo
all
and
people to
behold,
wrestle with first time.
he'd never wrestled a match, and New Jack figured it out, and so he was going to teach him a lesson, and he had a legit scalpel in the ring,
And
just
sliced him.
Oh yeah.
About killed him. Seriously, about killed him.
Yeah, he ended up dying a
I
few
know.
years after that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
Oh wow.
it was when they were first doing gastric bypass surgeries,
Oh.
and he died during the operation.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
Or did New Jack attack him again or something? Here comes the gangster music on. Here comes the trash can.
Yep.
Oh,
Sergeant's like,
No,
what the hell is going on here, fellas?
Philadelphia.
if you go back and you look at a Bret Hart match with Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog, and Bret Hart was supposed to, cut himself open. But if you look real good, you see he actually cut himself a little bit too deep, and he just couldn't stop bleeding.
Yeah.
He couldn't
That's what
stop bleeding. And at
I remember.
and at
Yeah,
one point,
that was brutal.
you yeah, and Vince talked and said, "Well, we need to take our cameras, all for Mr. Hart, because it was, you could actually see the cut where it was so, and it was hard
Well,
to
and
watch that
his
because it
hair was
just
getting
bled
soaked
everywhere.
in it. His hair turned into just a
Yeah.
bloody mop. Yeah, it was
You,
rough.
do you remember that Raw interview with Flair? And he already cut himself backstage, but he had a band-aid over from the previous match before, but he recut it backstage
Yeah,
for the interview, and he started hitting the
he
top of
started
his head.
hitting himself. Yeah,
God almighty. He was wiping the blood off. I mean, like, out of his eyes where it was bleeding so bad. He wasn't even moving around. He was just standing still.
shoot.
It was pouring out of him.
You
Those
blow
vicious-
you blow the wrong way at Ric Flair, and he starts bleeding.
Yeah.
I was sitting there watching. I
Okay.
mean, it looked like it had so much blood on him. Looked like he was sweaty.
Oh God, yeah, it was rough.
Like on his shirt,
Dusty
like a
Rhodes
big
bled a
old
lot
ring of
also.
sweat with blood.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
dude.
Dusty Rhodes' forehead was nothing but scar tissue after a while.
Yeah, his head looked like a road map.
Yeah, he bled it every match. It didn't matter.
Yep.
Mankind did the same thing for himself for a while, and then he wore that mask, and then the whole disfigurement gimmick he had going on.
That was hilarious. Mommy, mommy.
No, what the one match that really scared me about Mankind match is, remember the match he had with The Rock, and he was handcuffed and he was
Oh
taking
yeah,
just brutal headshots with the chair, and you
Yeah,
heard JR in the back, just stop the damn match.
yeah. It's a damn
that
car wreck.
that went totally wrong because
Yeah,
apparently it
supposed
was
to hit him 3
supposed to have
times.
only been a couple chair shots, and unbeknownst to The Rock, is Foley's family was sitting ringside watching it all go down, and he was laying it in. He got, I think it was like 12 or 13 shots he laid in.
Well,
And
he told later that Mick was egging him on. He's like, "Hey,
yeah,
man, make it good." Like, and Mick just kept smiling at him. He didn't give him the signal, and the Rock kept going. Like,
mm-hmm.
I
like, come
mean,
on, man! Like, come on, give me the signal. Like, and then eventually he just stopped because Foley got that look on his face that he gets when he gets into Mankind mode, like he got in the Undertaker match, and it's like he would have just let The Rock keep going until he was probably like unconscious.
Yep.
but
Just for the
but
thrill.
he was taking no six even in WC before he got to the WWF, when he was wrestling Sting and Vader and
Yeah,
as Cactus Jack throwing himself off the apron,
on the
Well,
throwing
concrete.
himself
He
at
moved.
Harley Race.
He would
that's
move
how
the
he got
padding
that
and
ear
do it on the
injury.
concrete, and everybody's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, he got his ear ripped off where him and Big Van Vader were wrestling in Germany, and one of those spots that Foley would do is he'd get thrown into the ropes, and he could spin himself through
Twisted.
the ropes and make it look like he was like choking himself with the ropes, and it didn't quite land right, and the ropes actually ripped his earlobe off.
Yeah, he said he was
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
he's used to the WWF ropes because they actually ropes, but WCW had like actual steel cables, and he wouldn't prepare for that
Right.
and ripped the hell out of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I say, to me, it's just, this is my point of view, my opinion. I think the toughest men in wrestling ever is Mick Foley and Terry Funk, because
Oh,
they
long
take a,
live Terry Funk.
they
Long
They
take
live
took a
Terry.
Terry
You could
Funk.
throw anything at Terry Funk, that man come right back at you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He was hilarious too, man. He would give the best heel promos because they were so hilarious, especially when he attacked Flair.
Oh, hey, you remember
He always,
whenever he came back there in NWA, and after the Steamboat matches, and he attacked Flair, and there was
Yeah,
one interview he attacked Flair and then put a clear baggie over
but
his
yep,
head to suffocate him.
yeah. He
and
kept
you
on
know
saying,
what
"Come on,
really
Rick,
made,
you gonna give me a chance."
what really, you know what really made that is Jim Ross calling it. He has a plastic bag, a bag
Yeah,
of his head.
yeah.
Dear God, a bag.
Derek God, he's gonna die.
And Jim
Jim,
Ross
What a feeling.
made that so good. I love that.
well, he gave it a show. Like he knew what his job was, and he performed. Like Jim,
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, he was good.
Makes you wonder what some of those parties with those guys after those would have been like, and talking and hearing them stories.
Oh God,
That'd have been
we know they had
so
to have some
cool.
stories.
You need to look up on YouTube the baby's arm story from Tony Schiavone about Ric Flair. It looked like a baby's arm.
Oh yeah. He
I
twirls
was
it
like,
around
oh,
like a
I did not need to
helicopter.
know that.
No, if y'all still talking about wrestling like from the mid '90s, it was just the fact you still had Mae Young and Fabulous Moolah still out there wrestling,
No shit.
but
Oh
Mae
gosh,
Young was tough.
Still
Mae
taking
Young
bumps.
was tough. She was taking bumps at 80 something years old. She told
She even,
she told the Dudleys, "You need to put me through the table, and I
yeah.
want to go through the table."
Too bad she had to. It caused her to have a premature hand.
Yeah. Poor
oh
Mark.
yeah, I remember that. Oh my God,
Poor Mark Henry.
I remember Jerry Lawler's face during that whole
A hand.
too.
A hand.
I remember. Oh my gosh, Jerry Lawler had a face like, what the hell
She
am
just
I
had a hand,
looking
Jim.
at?
No, Jerry Lawler was good. Jerry Lawler was good also on commentary. I love when
Yeah.
he used to make fun of Helen Hart. I used to love when he made fun of Helen and Stu Hart.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah. Old sexual chocolate Mark Henry. That's pretty funny.
It's sexual, baby.
Yeah. That's right, baby.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mark Henry, he spent some time in the dungeon back in '96. When he first joined, he wasn't quite getting along as quick as they wanted, so they sent him up to Calgary for a few months. And he really learned how to work up there, and I'm sure Stu stretched him quite a few times.
Oh, Stu, you crippled old man Stu, son. I like when Austin was making fun of him when he's feuding with Brett. He goes, I'll whip Stu's ass for 18 hours, son, in that stupid old basement. And old Pillman sitting there when he got the hell beat down by Steve Austin because he kept on promoting Bret Hart. It's going to be Steve Austin against the best there is, the best. Wham! You little crippled freak.
Yeah, Pillman was another one that was good. He got himself. He talked Eric Bischoff into writing up a legitimate release from his contract and told Bischoff it was all going to be a work and he was doing it to, for the views and stuff. And he ends up taking that release and joining the WWF.
Yeah, that shit with what's that?
No, let me ask you. You all remember when DX showed up to the Scope when the night the WCW was having they actually closed the little door so they wouldn't come in. Eric Bischoff said if I knew that, because he wasn't in the building, he said if I knew they would have showed up, I would have told them to open up the door, let them in.
Oh,
he was gonna put them on WCW television.
Wouldn't that have been
Vince
something?
McMahon said the same thing. McMahon said the same thing. He said, "Well, what if WCW show up to get even?" Vince said, "Open it up. I will put them on Raw. I'll tell them to come to the ring."
Gosh,
it would have been awesome. I'm like, that would have made good TV.
That would have been
yes,
huge.
it would. It would be huge.
Talk about on the school bus the next day. You guys see that? Oh my God, yeah. Oh no, my mom made me go to bed early.
And then we start giving each other stunners and get in trouble. And
and the nurses,
why
does your neck hurt? I don't know. I don't know.
You know what
my buddy did a worm on me.
You know what I used to do with my cousins and everything when they start talking. I would just go, what? 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 You didn't hear what I said? What?
You just did not say that. And old Booker and Austin in that grocery store is hilarious.
Oh, that was the best stuff.
Yeah. Ass whooping on aisle 3.
I wonder if Booker T still gets real skittish when he's walking through the grocery store,
in the milk area.
Right. looking around the corner and making sure he's not going to get attacked.
No,
my favorite part when he was King Booker.
Oh, that was the
a
best.
lot of a lot of that Booker T was saying was, they made up on the fly,
Oh
especially the one where they was in the church,
yeah,
Oh, that was good.
and
yeah.
then
He tried to act like
they
a
said if you,
statue.
yeah, and they said if you was to watch Vince McMahon, he was trying so hard not to laugh because they was just going off the top. Steve Austin and Booker T.
And Booker T's in the confessional, sitting there saying, "Oh, confessing all this stuff," and all of a sudden he looks around him and he goes, "What?" He busts out that confession and run away.
It
But when
was
he's in there,
so funny.
had
That
that
was
picture,
funny.
had that statue of
Oh,
Jesus or Mary or somebody in there, right? And had her hand up, and he stood beside it with his hand up, real still, like he's going to blend in.
oh gosh. Well, it looks like Kelly is not going live tonight. It's already 9 o'clock my time, and he's not. Doesn't have a live set up yet. So looks like we can go a little bit later if we want to, gents.
No wonder I'm exhausted. Whoop.
I'll go a few more minutes before I have to cut out.
Yeah, I'll
Folks,
have
we're
to.
going to keep the
Yeah, I could
camera
go a few.
rolling until the match is over.
We're gonna keep going,
Yeah, I could
guys.
go a
Don't
few more
go
minutes before I have
anywhere.
to go.
See you next
And,
week, guys.
Let me
and here's the
but let me
special
ask
treat
y'all.
for you, everybody. We're gonna have
But let
T
me ask y'all
Swag
this question.
316 and Mr. Thomas wrestle tonight.
Pistol Pez Thomas.
No, but let me ask y'all this question. What do y'all what was your thoughts on the sensational Sherry?
Oh, she's great.
She was good.
I like it's just
And she was my crush.
that
I
broke.
always had a crush on her.
I did too. I'm like, it broke my heart when she passed away. I'm like, no, not Sherry.
Yeah, it was a bad
Well, it's
deal.
kind of like when Miss Elizabeth passed away too. That was just not a
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it shows they was all on
yeah,
drugs, man.
she the one that said she had the No, that was Sapphire. She told Sapphire, okay, this is what you have to do. You have to grab me by the hair and sling me across the ring when they was getting ready for their match at WrestleMania 6.
Yep.
And she couldn't do it right before. She couldn't do it right. So Sherry said, I'm literally going to get mad with you if you don't do this right, Sapphire. So,
Sapphire, you took the money. You took the money
Yeah, I
from
know
the
it. She
million
turned
dollar
on Dutch.
man.
She took the money.
Yeah,
Sapphire,
she was.
what you doing? Sapphire, what you doing, girl? Sapphire.
Sapphire was
and you know what?
She was from Kansas City, and she was. I guess she was tied in with the old Kansas City wrestling promotion, and would drive the wrestlers around and take them here and there, and so that's how she ended up in the WWF, is because Dusty remembered her,
Yeah,
and they was able to get a hold of her. And
that's how a lot of them managers got into it. They just would be like, helping with the rings and stuff like that. That's how I think Cornette got into it. He's taking pictures for
He was doing
some
pictures, yeah.
yeah,
promotions, and then
hmm
I
in
think it was
Louisville,
like 19 when he
You,
started managing or something like that.
he was
but
20. Yeah, Cornette was 20 years old when he started, and his very first client as a manager was none other than Sensational Sherry.
sensational Sherry.
Yep.
He says that in his podcast, his very first client was sensational Sherry. Had to
Yep.
get over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Teddy Long started as a referee.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, I remember that. Yes, Teddy Long
The
was the
Undertaker.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Tonight
Tonight
you're gonna
you're
go
going
one
one
on
on
one
Undertaker.
with the Undertaker. every SmackDown.
Now hold on, player.
Who was the guy with that was the wrestler with the iron fist? The one that his finishing move was actually a illegal move.
Ron Garvin,
Was fist Ron Garvin.
hands of
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah, hands of stone. He had and he his gimmick when he went into WWE was actually a babyface referee, kind of always biased against the heels.
Yep.
No, what happened? No, what did he had? I think the only reason he became a referee, I think he lost a match with Greg Valentine. and he had to
Yeah,
become a referee. And he would make sure that all the heels lose their match in stupid ways.
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah, he was good.
he was. Yeah.
Remember the original
But
crooked referee, Danny Davis?
Oh, that evil bastard.
Yeah,
he
I
caused
have to.
he caused Tito Santana lose the title to Randy Savage. He caused the British Bulldogs the tag team titles.
Yep.
He was just messing with everybody.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, he
remember
was.
Danny Davis now.
Yeah, there was two Danny Davises. There was that Danny Davis, and then there was another Danny Davis that worked in Memphis, who's from Louisville, and I think he still helps with the training at OVW. He don't own it no more, but I think he still works there.
bye bye broken teeth.
Which,
Suffering.
which referee teamed up with NWO in the WCW in
That
the
would
Monday Night
be
Wars?
Nick
that
Patrick.
would be Nick Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Patrick, yes.
Remember
That was
Nick
he
Nick,
wore a
Patrick.
son of
ski
the
mask and
assassin.
everybody saying that wasn't Nick Patrick. What are you talking about? That's not Nick Patrick. He having a fucking ski mask on.
Yep, yep.
No, but Nick Patrick.
His dad was one of the original assassins.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Nick Patrick was actually a good wrestler. If y'all ever, you know,
I
ever
remember.
watched any of his wrestling, he was a good wrestler. He
Yep,
was
he
actually a good
wrestled in
wrestler.
Mid South.
And 1 second,
Yep.
gents. I'm going to just interrupt for a moment, just for a moment. So
Go gurgle some more meth, bitch.
Oh, okay.
I need that money. I really, 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 really I need that money.
just certain individuals, yeah, this we just love to kick them
It was
out.
the Methprocon.
They're magically delicious.
Yeah.
I think he enjoys it. I really think he enjoys it. He wants to hear that, see that promo, and then get kicked out. I think that's the only reason he's coming in. He knows that's what I'm going to do. So I think he just likes it.
Some people are they're gluttons for punishment.
If he likes it,
Right.
he likes it.
Yep. Yeah, Ryder could be the mankind of the legal world because he's certainly a glutton for punishment.
Oh, and he's got so many multiple personalities.
Right?
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's Dude
Like that
Chomo.
time, like I'm.
So let's ask this question: who would win a wrestling match, Times Beware or Maverick?
No, he should be mankind. He's yeah, yeah, Tyrant Khan. Yeah, he's got the legit multiple personalities.
Right.
Oh no,
Like that,
Joey's eliminated Terry Moore from the
like that,
Royal Rumble. Who's coming in? It's Maverick.
but just like
Well, now
what happened,
he's got his whole AI
Mick Foley,
family
all
now.
his
He could
like
have his
Mick
whole
Foley's, all
AI
his
family in
personalities
the
into the
Royal
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble.
He's got the voice too, man. Match it up because Mick would always have that high voice with mankind. Money, the little voice coming on.
I don't think that's a very fair assessment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he sound just like him.
It's not that hard to sound like him. It's
I
not really
have
that hard.
You'd think with a giant schnoz I wouldn't talk like this, but here we are.
Giant
Yeah,
schnoz.
he'd wear that mask to the ring.
Oh God, it was
No,
coming from a mile away.
he would sneak Matt Ritter in with the other mask to be
Oh yeah, it'd be his
Maverick.
manager.
Yeah, be his manager.
No, I looked up the rule number 48.3. Guys, you can't do this. Guys, you just can't. Don't make me. I'll defend myself.
I defend myself.
I'll tell you what, if I was a cocaine user, he would be the last person I'd want to share my coke with because it'd all go up in one snort, man. Golly.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Well, I guess Ryder could be Abdullah the Butcher, man, or something because he's a fat.
His big titties.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta drop off. I gotta make some dinner.
Rage
Okay,
quit. Rage quit.
Yep.
Yeah, rage quit. All right, love you guys.
Just because Dove said it, I just going to go ahead and play this.
Asshole.
Okay.
All right. Oh, great! Goats are fed. The goats are fed. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Dove, do you want to throw your Cash App link in the chat? You're more than welcome to do so. So they had to go do their water run today. I'm going to tell you, that's a very interesting lifestyle. In some ways, I'm envious of it, but other ways, I'm like, thank goodness I can turn on my sink. So, but being out there in the where they're at, although I will admit I would not want to be, I wouldn't want to deal with the rattlesnakes.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce off of here. It's
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap up.
yeah, it's getting a little late.
Yeah, it's getting late on the East Coast.
Nice talking to y'all. Even you, Joey.
Hey,
my new
nice
best friend.
talking to you, Swag.
I see you, buddy.
Yeah, y'all be good.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and wrap it
You
up.
too.
Is there anybody live right now before we go anywhere?
Before I log off, can we push Swag down the stairs and hit him with a shepherd's?
We can try to push Swag down the stairs. You want to try to push him down the stairs?
No, I'm not gonna try to push him. I want to push him down the stairs.
He's
You
asking
wanna
for
push him
permission.
downstairs? Okay, well, all right. All right. On count of three, you start, okay?
See y'all. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Well, dog, Swag, you beat him. What's up with Swag? Still there. And Swag is not answering. He must have been hurt. Now, let me go ahead and lock that door and let Mr. Thomas back up. Mr. Thomas?
You see that? You thought that you was gonna get rid of me, so I put, as you can see, he's not answering, so I pushed him down the stairs.
All right. Anyways, let's see if there's anybody that's live right this moment. If they're live, we're going to just send everyone over there. Let's see. No, that person's not live. Yeah, he was logging out. All right. He messed it up. He was supposed to hold off a minute. Let's see. Is Kfar live?
I don't think anybody's live. Really. It's kind of late.
Sometimes you got one or two people that is actually that is live at right this moment that we could send people to that they might enjoy watching. But
Right.
no, it doesn't look like anyone's live. But this is Monday night. It's kind of one of those nights that I want us to have a good fun talk, and it was a good fun talk. But tomorrow night, ladies and gents, trivia night. I will put the advertisement out again. It's going to be regular trivia. Then we're going to do the Are You Smart Than Swag competition. Mr. Thomas, are you familiar with the Are You Smarter Than Swag rules in trivia night?
No, but pretty much it's probably simple.
Yeah,
If
pretty
you're
much
smarter
what we
than
do is
Swag.
we'll ask a question. I got something in my inbox. Let's see. Boss lady told me I got something in my inbox, so I better go look. And nothing in my inbox. Let me refresh that. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm extremely zoomed up picture. Where are we? Where is this? This is a wrestling event, is it? Royal Rumble. Oh, okay. I think the picture's a little zoomed in. So cool. Ergo, you'll have to tell me more about this one. Yeah, look like got her feet up and all relaxed for wrestling Royal Rumble. Box 6 at the Royal Rumble. Okay. Yep. There you go. Yes. There's something about being in box seats at any sporting event. I don't care what you say. You go in box seat one time, you don't want to sit in the pictures anymore.
No, you won't. You actually sit in comfortable seats.
Yeah. Yes. But getting back to what I'm saying is we go and have the trivia night tomorrow night. It'll be our weekly trivia Tuesdays. And we play. And tomorrow it would be a prize of a card magnet, your iBooger News, or Drinks with Doc magnet. I'll probably hold off ordering the one for RWR until after that trivia nights, because then I can order two at the same time.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, be there for that, and then we'll go to the other round, which is bragging rights to get if you win, you get to say you're smarter than Swag. But if you lose, then you have to say you're not smarter than Swag. I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I think that's pretty.
but what if you're already smarter than Swag, though?
Well, this is your chance to prove it.
Oh, well, put me on there for tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do the smarter than. Are you smarter than Swag? And that's bragging rights, really. That's bragging rights. Swag's going to go in. He's going to answer a question. He's going to tell you why he thinks the answer is right, or why he thinks another answer might be wrong. He may do that. He may not say anything. He might say A. What we'll do is I'll let Swag pick the category, and we'll play the game.
So he picks the category, and we have to answer the questions.
Yeah, I'll say, Swag, here's the choice of that category. So you choose one, and that's the series of questions we'll be pulling from.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. I think it'll be incredibly fun, and guarantee some laughs. And who knows? Maybe we'll put Mr. Thomas on the panel as well, and it might be a competition who is smarter, Swag or Thomas.
Okay, we'll.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
But hey, maybe one day we might reach out to for public safety and see if he would want to compete against Swag in trivia.
Are you for real?
No, not really.
Dude is probably got to go nowhere.
No, not really. But we probably going to start with one question, and they probably would be arguing about the correct answer on that first question for a half an hour.
No, the question, the question you should be: when are you going to jail to get this over with?
Well, I
been
can see
3
that
years
one.
on this one ridiculous case.
I could see him getting a trivia question wrong, and then argue with why he thinks it's 90 minutes in an hour and not 60 minutes. And that would be
Right.
for public safety.
Exactly. But yeah, but I do have to jump off here now. I got to get up early in the morning tomorrow, so I got to jump off.
Thank you for just being here. I appreciate you and Tim and everyone else. And yes, Mr. Thomas, you have a good evening. I'm going to be wrapping things up.
All right.
Yeah, in fact, I'm
All right.
ready
Y'all
to
have a good night.
stream the button. All right, yeah, you too. And everybody else, tomorrow night, I'm looking at around 7:30, so at least for an hour. Because what we'll do is, if Kill does go live, pretty much that'll be the game plan. A quick Tuesday night trivia night. If Kill goes live, we'll be wrapping it up at 8:30. If not, we'll probably keep going till 9. And we'll have fun with it. We'll have fun. We'll probably also have some news about some things that will be happening tomorrow, but we'll see what happens with that. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Have a good night.
Well, the night's grown quiet, the story's all told. The fire's burning down to embers and gold. Your glass is near empty, your laughter still rings from the jokes and the truth and the wild little things. We sang for the fighters, we laughed at the fools. We bend just a bit, but we don't break the rules. From tall tales to truths that cut clean to the bone. You were never quite here, but never alone. So raise up your glass, let the good times stay close to the friends that you've made and the ones you need most. When the lights all go dim and the last cause in sight, we'll be waiting right here for another good night. Now Doc's told his stories, the truth's had its say, and the world can go spin just a little its way. From madness to meaning, from chaos to cheer, there's always a seed and a story right here. So wherever you wander, wherever you roam, may you find a good fire and call it your home. And remember these words as you walk out the door. Until next time, take care of yourself. So raise up your glass, don't be facing the night with a heart that's too heavy or dim in your light. 'Cause the stories ain't over, they're just getting rest, and the next one might just be the borrowed. Off with you now! Don't be strangers! We'll keep the fire warm! So raise up your glass, let the good times stay close to the friends that you've made and the ones you need most. When the lights all go dim and the last cause in sight, we'll be waiting right here for another night.
Big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.